What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 18 Ultimate Team game. We just won our 10th game in MUT Champions over the weekend, and we're trying to win our 11th in this game to try to get Gold Tier 2. But Evan Ingram right away is trying to put a dent in our plans. That's a 72-yard catch on a blown coverage. Normally, when tight ends go streaking like that, they're not that fast. So if you do what I did and blow the coverage with a safety, and you have a different guy in the deep blue, they'll be able to pick it up. But since Evan Ingram is the fastest tight end in the game, that went for a touchdown. So that's something we cannot do again and give up a cheap touchdown right there where it was just wide open. We got to make him earn it as we run a quarterback draw with Derek Carr, not once, but twice. And look at Carr. Oh, you know, he took that one all the way. He's able to get a forward progress of 8 yards. And we run 3 QB draws in a row. At this point, I'm kind of experimenting in it. I'm just going to run it until he stops it here. He sends the blitz. I sense that he's running the blitz. So I'm not going to run that QB draw. I called the jailbreak screen, which was one of the audibles, but unfortunately, that jailbreak screen, as cool as the play looks, it does not work too often. So that's the downsides of calling that play. 3rd down and 7. That is a catch on the sidelines by T.Y. Hilton. Perfect throw by Carr. Maybe even a better catch by T.Y. as we feel the pressure. Oh, that should have been intercepted, but we get bailed out right there because he does not get both feet in balance. Drive stays alive. Derek Carr stepping up, trying to get the first down, sliding down, but just short. 3rd down, 5 wide. Carr to T.Y. Hilton. That might as well be the connection that scores the touchdown because those two carried us on that drive. And Derek Carr with his legs got us majority of the yards, believe it or not. That Carr, I mentioned it before, he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the game, so you cannot sleep on his mobility. Though the QB draw stuff, that was a little bit ridiculous. As 2nd down and 10 after the McCaffrey run. He's leaving the pocket with Mariota, feeling pressure. Gonna let that one loose for an incompletion. 3rd down and 10, looking at some crossing routes. Mariota gotta get it away. Finds McCaffrey on the dump down. That's not gonna get the first down, not even close. 4th down and 6. Offense stays on the field. Marcus Mariota. Oh, he had his man. I believe that was Ertz or Ingram. One of the 2 tight ends was wide open, but that is the downside of playing with Marcus Mariota. One of the fastest quarterbacks, but also very inaccurate. Kind of like a Tyrod Taylor or Cam Newton that you guys have seen us overthrow passes with, as that pass is dropped by Travis Kelce right there. 3rd down and 17. Carr is taken down for a sack. Reggie White gets him, and we get knocked out of field goal range. That was no punches pulled. That was a terribly executed drive by us right there. To get the ball in field goal range and get knocked out like that with back-to-back sacks. Remember the Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl. They could have potentially iced the game with a Matt Bryant field goal after that huge Julio Jones catch. Instead, they got sacked, they got a holding penalty, and they had to punt the ball. So, you know, that's what you have to avoid. That's simple football right there. It sounds really easy, but executing something and knowing something, 2 totally different things. Unfortunately, we didn't get it done right there, and it's still a tie game, and he's on the march to try to take the lead with any points on this drive, hitting McCaffrey in the flats, gets out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Mariota, pretty efficient stat line so far. Just that 1 4th down miss, stepping up in the pocket, and there's the good of Marcus Mariota, able to escape quickly, get a gain of 7 as McCaffrey, we nearly lined up a big hit. Instead, 3rd down and 2. Here is Mariota, nothing open, man coverage is tight, and on 4th down and 2, he brings out Seabass to kick the field goal up and good. Nice stand by our defense right there. Nearly gave up a lot more, and you know, I felt like we played really good defense. That 3rd down play could even been an interception. It was accurately thrown. Now we come back on the field on offense. You know, I'm not too worried about the way we moved the ball on offense. I feel like, you know, we just took a couple of sacks right there. It took too long to process reads. We just got to bounce back right here. Get into a nice little 2-minute drill before the half. And T.Y. Hilton, he hangs on after the big hit. T.Y. Hilton is the MVP for the offense so far in the first half. Randy Moss trying to do his best T.Y. impersonation, but he's not able to hang on. 2nd down, Barry Sanders trying to sprinkle in that run game. Barry falling forward for a gain of 7. 3rd down and short, 33 seconds left. The out route to Odell Beckham Jr. gets the first down, and we call our first timeout with 30 seconds left. At the 22-yard line, Carr leaving the pocket. He's got to contain, so Carr is not going to go too far once he rolls out. 2nd down and 10, keeping that in mind. We stay in the pocket, but Reggie White's able to shed. We had Travis Kelce in the middle. I just needed an extra second, or maybe see that play happen a half-second earlier, and that actually is a false start. So it's now 3rd down and 15 at the 27-yard line. Carr trying to hit T.Y. Hilton, and that pass thankfully was not intercepted. I was trying to experiment with a play, and that really was not the time and place to be doing that, as we almost didn't make that field goal. Thankfully we do. We got away with a couple of things, and at the end of the day, we got a field goal. We tied the game up. I feel a little bit uneasy about this game because this one touchdown was a big touchdown throw to Evan Ingram. Otherwise, we've been playing pretty good defensively as Mike Singletary gets an amazing interception right there. That's a linebacker who's stuck with a guy for over 30 yards as the final play of the first half is going to be a Barry Sanders run of 6 yards. We do get ball coming out of halftime. That's the main thing. As uneasy as I feel about that first half, about how we didn't do things correctly in offense and we blew the coverage on defense, we could take control of this game with a touchdown drive as Barry Sanders, nice spin move, gain of 6. Next play, back to the run. Sanders trying to find a lane, but he's taken down, bringing up a big 3rd down and 2 play action. Carr only seeing a 3-man pass rush, trying to leave the pocket, but the defense collapses and stops him. 4th down and 1. We're going for it with Tomlinson, and LaDainian Tomlinson gets the first down. We might have been able to get more yards if we bounce it outside, but I wanted to make sure we got the first down. I saw the gap inside, so I kind of went with it. A 2nd down and 12 out the 5 wide. Derek Carr going for it all, and Barry Sanders is downfield for the touchdown. Carr showing off that rocket of an arm he has, and Barry Sanders getting behind the defense. He came out in the cover 2. We just ran a bunch of vertical routes, and thankfully one of them got open as he's feeling the pressure. Just able to get it away, throwing that ball away. 2nd down and 10. Play action. Mariota got to make something happen on this try, but he instead puts his hands in the cookie jar, and Eric Berry is one stingy man. We take over at the 44-yard line. Derek Carr is swerving up the middle, getting a gain of 12. And now we keep in mind, as the 3rd quarter takes down, that we are in field goal range. We cannot get knocked out of field goal range again. We can't make that mistake twice in the game. A 2-possession game, I feel like, would help us a lot. Pretty much put it away. He's only rushing 2 right here with a QB spy. Now he rushes the QB spy. So we just got a ton of time, but the coverage is fantastic. Nothing open as far as I can tell. So we take off a Carr once again. Thankfully, Carr actually gets a gain of 5 out of that, making it a 3rd down and 3. We've been in a lot of these 3rd down and short situations. We struggled a little bit, but thankfully, we were able to find Randy Moss on the drag for the first down, and now we're going to bleed a little bit of that clock as we head into the 4th quarter in that field goal range. Time is not on his side. We run it with, I believe, LaDainian Tomlinson on 1st down, put on true clock. 2nd down, come out passing. Carr finds Barry Sanders out the backfield, and Barry carries the pile in the end zone for the touchdown. And apparently the ball game, because this guy has had enough. The game wasn't really over yet. He could have put up a quick touchdown, and anything could have happened, but thankfully for us, he quit, so that means we get the win. I mean, that's me. I'm not quitting in that situation, especially with weekend league, but I don't know. Maybe he had enough Madden for a day. So leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed it. That's our 11th win. We got the gold tier 2. That's pretty much all I play. that's probably the last weekend league I do for a while, because I just can't play that many Madden games in a single weekend. It's just too much for me. I don't know. It's just not me. So yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Probably not a weekend league, probably just seasons.